All right, Book of the Territory fans, part 2, the bad boy, Shane Andrews. We've got this manager by the name of Josh Ashcraft. We're not going to mention him until another show. We're all here talking the business today. And we're going to get back to where we left off because I actually got a question from a fan.
Okay.
And of all fans, it was a Ryan Howe fan. So, Virgil, if you're out there, I know the quintessential stud muffin of OVW.
That's me, right?
You, Virgil.
Sort of like the John Cena of OVW, where he's Superman and like... Well, that's another story.
That's another story.
All right, anyway, go ahead.
Virgil, if you're out there, this is your question. First of all, he wants to know where his damn cookies are. Something with a Velcro pygmy.
He's going to have to talk to Jessie Bell about that one.
Jessie Bell about that
He'll
one?
have to discuss that with her and take that situation up with her. So, Virgil, talk to Jessie Bell. See if you can get some cookies. Because she's the one that said something about the cookies, not Shane Andrews.
So Virgil, you got it straight from the mouth. But actually, he did send a real question. And he's like, I've started following Shane in 17 years. He wanted some behind-the-scenes stuff. The craziest rib, maybe a road story that you maybe wouldn't normally tell. But, since it is talking the business and that's what we're doing, you would say something.
Well, I mean, there's funny situations like where Chris Michaels, who used to be at OVW, a stripper shorted him time-wise on a lap dance, on a VIP dance, and he followed the chick around for a good 2 minutes, cussing her out. And she actually gave him his money back. So, I mean, you've got stuff like that. He's the only person I know to ever get a refund.
He got his money back from a stripper?
To get a refund on a VIP dance because she shorted him 1 minute. It was a double song, and she quit with about a minute left in the song. And all I hear, and Chris is kind of, and I love, Chris is one of my favorite people ever in the business. Super talented. Used to be at OVW, has been in WWE, WCW, been everywhere, TNA, everywhere. This guy is amazing. He's actually getting ready to come back to OVW too, so be on the lookout for the headliner, Chris Michaels. But, I'm sitting there at the strip club, and we're all there, we're all hanging out, we're drinking, having fun. I hear, "Goddamn whore! You fucking shorted me!" And I turn around, I'm like, "What the fuck's going on here?" And I look behind me, and it's Chris. He's like, "Hey, bitch! Hey, bitch!" He's like, "You shorted me. The song wasn't over. Get my..." And he's like, just cutting a promo on this bitch. And I finally see her turn around and go, "You're fucking crazy. Fine, here." And gave him the fucking money back.
My question is why did she quit? But that scares me altogether. And Chris, I don't know you, but if she quits on you a minute before the dance ends, there is a serious issue with this
problem. I don't know what happened either. I just know.
I know it's behind the curtains.
And as far as in the back,
you were supposed to be the Going to Hell show, and I feel like we're going to hell now. What the?
And as far as ribs, I've seen guys like this guy, Sigmund, they one day duct taped his bag to the ceiling in the locker room. Mm-hmm. After they had wrapped a chain around it, put a padlock on it, got a ladder, went up to the ceiling, and then duct taped it to the ceiling. Now imagine walking in and seeing that. Do you think it's just duct tape? You get it down, and you realize there's a logging chain around it with a padlock on it. So, stuff like that.
It could have been worse. It could have been a Randy Orton poop in the bag, but that's another story.
I've never had anyone shit in the bag. I've never been in the locker room with someone shit on the bag, but, that's...
I know GBL-like stories.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Lord forgive us for that one. What about road? Just being on the road with a guy and something weird that happens?
Well, here recently, and for the longest, we blamed Jessie Bell.
Okay.
This show we do every month in Pennsylvania. We go up 1 month. We've been going fine, and everything, going every month, everything's fine. 1 month we go up, and we get a flat tire. I don't think anything about it. It happens with a flat tire.
Part of life.
We go do the show, come back. Very next week, we're on our way up. Front passenger side tire goes out. I was like, "Fuck, this is 2 weeks in a row." And I'm telling my buddy Nick, my tag team partner, I was like, "You gotta get shit looked at." So we fix it. We're super late for the show.
Okay.
Super late. I literally get there at the main event, and Nick's in the main event that night. I don't even wrestle. Still get paid though. The promoter took care of us. He's like, you still made my show. On the way home, the driver's side front tire goes out. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me right now.
I think this is a message from somebody. I don't know if it's
but here's the thing. Every time Nick and I went up without Jesse Bell, nothing ever happens. So, of course, we put the heat on Jesse.
Yeah.
And of course, she gets pissed. A couple weeks later, we're coming back. We're coming through the hills, West Virginia. Jesse's driving. She hits a big ass boulder in the road. So
how do you miss a boulder in the road?
I don't know, but the weird part was in West Virginia, evidently, it's like some wrong turn shit because the cops would not leave us by ourselves. We said, why? He said, we can't do it. He said, 2 weeks ago, he's like, people placed the rocks in the road. He goes, the mountain people put the rocks in the road on purpose to wreck you, then they rob you. He said, we still got a couple that's missing. They actually kidnapped the couple. This was this past year. Kidnapped the couple, and they have not found them. So we are not allowed by law to leave you by yourself.
Are we traveling through West Virginia to get that show?
No, because I don't live in Knoxville anymore, so we don't go through West Virginia anymore. Well, we do just a little bit, but not like we did before.
So if you're a Talking the Business fan, stay the hell away from West Virginia. I think that's
nothing is good in West Virginia.
Nothing.
Well, fast forward a little bit. Nick is coming to meet us. This was like last month. He's coming to meet us so we can go to the show together. I'll be damned if he doesn't get another flat tire. So now the heat's back on Nick. Because he was by himself on it. It's his car that is cursed and doomed.
What the hell is he driving over?
I don't know. But evidently a Ford Focus cannot keep a tire on it. It just can't happen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and the night that we hit the rock, the car wouldn't start. The fucking tow truck driver drives us 2 hours out of the way just to get there and drop us off and go. Because we were going to one of me and Jesse's friend's house that we knew was... So he tried to get the car fixed the next day. We get out and he's like, yeah, did you guys try hitting that fuel reset button? And I was like, I'm sorry, come again? He goes, yeah, right here. He goes, I can't touch it by law, but hit that. So I reached in on the passenger side, hit that button. Car started right up. I was like, do you know about this the whole fucking time? He's like, yeah. But I still had to get paid. I was like, fuck you son of a bitch. You took us 2 hours out of the fucking way. When you knew about that, I was like, you still could have just turned it in, saying you drove, or you could have took us to the next exit. 2 hours just to hit a fucking button. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Brothers gotta eat, man.
Virgil, thank you for that question. Lord help you for the answer that you got. So let's talk about the Ring of Honor Prospect Tournament because it has been all over social media, whether you be part of Twitter or Facebook, whatever. People wanting to see you in the Ring of Honor Prospect Tournament. And you kind of got a unique story because you helped train two guys that maybe had the best story in Ring of Honor this year, the boys themselves. Mm-hmm. So how did this all get started?
And I don't want to say help train them. I helped. They were from my area.
Okay.
And as they were coming up, I've been in the ring with them a bunch of times, just helping them along the way like I do with guys who I see that are hungry and that want it and stuff like that. And as far as, Ring of Honor goes, I don't know if you guys are fucking deaf, blind, you don't check Twitter, you don't check Facebook, you don't do anything like that.
Bullet Bob, Delirious, we're speaking to you.
Or maybe you just don't give a shit. But, they just ignored it.
And my thing is they're coming out with this great storyline, so I can see the bad boy Shane Andrews and the last man of Ring of Honor, Silas Young, as a tag team.
Silas Young is amazing.
This would be badass.
But it's like they don't, and they just, for that tournament, they just booked one of my good friends, Jason Kincaid. Jason the Kincaid.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, and even when that came out, everybody was like, great, you got Jason there, now get Shane Andrews.
You gotta get Shane in.
Get Sean Schultz. I don't know if I got heat with Ring of Honor.
What is going on?
You guys just ignored the shit out of it. I don't know. So I don't know what to tell you about it.
I don't get it. And like I said, I've seen it all over Twitter. I've seen it all over Facebook. And with the type of style they're going to right now, and I will say this, Ring of Honor's changed a little bit. Cornette not being there, the stories have changed a little bit. It's not as in-depth story-wise, right. But the talent's insane. perfect tag team. You
But
and
I
Tyler
mean,
Show,
why
that
would
makes
you
sense.
want a 17-year veteran who was trained by Mr. Fuji and learned under Jerry Lynn, Ricky Moore, and Tom Pritchard? Why would you want that on your
Oh
show?
no,
That's just
Adam
not-
Cole wouldn't want to work with anybody like
Yeah,
that.
like, no,
Jesus,
we don't want that on our show.
No, not at all.
And don't get me wrong, the guys, I don't know everybody that's in the tournament, but Kincaid is one of the greatest dudes I've met. Phenomenal talent.
The only other guy I know is Colby Corino, which I won't say anything about because of his father.
Leo Rush. Let me tell you, Leo Rush, that kid is going to be a star.
Really?
He's small. He's shorter than, I'm 5'7". He's shorter than me. But that kid can go. And he's only been in the business, I think, like a year or two. But that kid can
Isn't
go.
that over, the whole size thing, when you see someone like a Ricochet or some of the other cats that are coming up right now that are just unbelievable?
But Ricochet's not really that small.
Well, he's like, what, 5'8", 5'9"?
He's somewhere in there, 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, so he's not 6'4", 275.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when you're 5'4".
Well, yeah.
I mean, if you think, like, there's been a lot of 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", that, Guerrero, Malenko, and all these guys come through, but really only
Benoit.
Benoit.
Sorry, I gotta say it.
No, Benoit. And only one really 5'4" guy that's ever made it, and that was Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
So, for him to be that small
Yeah.
and doing what he's doing, hey, more power to you, brother. Keep doing your thing, keep making your money, keep making a name for yourself. I love your work. I've been on a couple shows with it. Good kid. So.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I think that's one of the things about that has changed, is that you don't have to be 240 pounds to make it anymore.
Yeah.
When you look at yes, Mount Rushmore.
Ring of Honor, give a brother a shot.
Yeah, seriously. But if Adam Cole
Dare
could be 5'10", maybe 195, and let's be honest, he's probably one of the top 10 wrestlers in the world today. And if you can't hate his arrogant ass, you can't hate nobody.
Imagine Adam Cole versus
And
Shane.
that's what I'm talking about.
That's money.
That's money. That's printing money.
Hate to steal this term. That's money in the bank, baby. Like that's gold. Take that to the bank. We are like, dare you to do it, Ring of Honor. Dare you.
Please join on. All right. So the last thing I kind of wanted to cover was this. I guess going into this and looking into it and just doing the research. I actually do research. The Bad Boy Club.
Bad Boys Club.
Bad Boys Club.
Yeah.
So it started in Tennessee, and then we brought it here to Kentucky. We kind of got the first taste of it this past Wednesday night. Davies Arena, OVW fans, I'm sure you were there watching it. What is the future of this? Because I see something here that's really kind of a little bit of Aces and Eight, a little bit of Horsemen here. Where is this going?
Well, it's just to be honest, we're gonna do our best to take over OVW. It started in Tennessee. We also it's all the way as far north as Pennsylvania,
Okay.
as far south as Florida. I mean, we're all up and down all over the East Coast, everything like that. And finally got my chance to bring in the Bad Boys Club fully. Still trying to get my other partner, Nick Esteban Taylor III. Little shout out there. Get him into OVW. But yeah, we want to do what we do better than everyone, and that's our little slogan here. We wreck lives. We're on the Wreck Your Life tour. Don't care about just beating you. I want to humiliate you. I want to wreck your entire life. Like, that's what we do. And there's no one that can stop us. So, OVW, congratulations, because you're about to get properly welcomed to the Wreck Your Life tour.
Wreck Your Life tour coming to Kentucky, and just folks, remember, you have to be really good to be that bad.
That's a true story right
That's
there.
a true story all to itself. So it sounds like OVW, they better get this stuff together real quick, because there's a wind of change coming.
Well, and the thing is, it doesn't matter what OVW wants, because we do what we want to do, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. So,
Wow, big things coming in 2016. So Shane, if I'm a promoter and I'm watching this and I'm going, I gotta have a part of this. How do they get a hold of you this way?
hit me up on Facebook, of course. Just search Shane Andrews on there. You'll see me on there. On Twitter, badboy_Shane1. Hit me up on Twitter. We'll talk we'll talk business, see if we got the open dates. We're always looking for new places to come work and show off our stuff. So, social media people, hit me up.
Oh, see, very, very easy. This has been like, we sat there and talked about doing this in 2 parts and wondering where this was going to go. This was so much fun. Even after you brought this band, and folks, we will be getting to Josh very soon. The Hell Freezes Over show is coming. You know it's going to be insane. We've already told you it is X-rated. Put the kids to bed. So, Josh, we got you coming soon. This has been awesome. OVW fans, if you're out there, you know that every Wednesday night at Davies Arena they're going to tape. You know that every Saturday morning, 11 a.m., where to catch it. You know the Bad Boys Club is coming. So you've got a huge 2016 year coming. I got to give a shout out to my boy, Mr. Coors Light. Happy birthday, 32nd, to Mr. Chris Silvio. Happy birthday to you, my friend. We're thinking of you out in England. Can't wait to get you back here soon.
And you never know. I may be back.
You may?
I may be back.
Maybe. You never know. You never know.
We could do a 3-part series.
A 3-part? Oh, Lord Jesus. Is the world ready for the... If we do a 3-part, we got to get you and Randy and Jesse.
Oh, that'd be like a 4-parter then.
And then maybe Josh becomes J.J. Dillon at this point. You never...
Did you notice the 4-parter that I threw up?
Yes.
A 4-parter right there.
Folks, they're coming. OVW fans, you better be prepared for the future, because the future is right here. Folks, we can't thank you enough. We've enjoyed this. You know how to hit us up. KCJP20161 on the Twitter, as Mr. Jericho would say. We are actually on Facebook as KCJP now. About damn time. Got that fixed. Instagram, KCJP. The YouTube, KCJP. You know we're going to put it on YouTube. A couple days later, we're going to release the full thing on Facebook. We've got the podcast coming at the end of March. I think we've got some people that are going to have to be on the podcast once this starts coming out.
I think so.
I think so. This is going to be fun. Folks, this has been a blast. Thank you so much for supporting the show. JP, if you're out there, we're thinking of you. Oh, sorry. Please.
Oh, and one last thing. Once again, anybody watching this, if you got offended, even the least little bit, fuck off. I don't give a shit.
Bad Boys Club for life. It's only KC. JP can say